I'm standing next to the pastor's reception room here in the main lobby of Shenandoah. This is a place after every service where I try to connect, not only with visitors and guests, but connect with my church congregation. This place is a beehive of activity, and I certainly enjoy getting to say howdy to everyone. To be quite honest, back in March and April when we had to kind of shut church down and go only digital or online, I really missed the connection of the people of God. I don't know if you missed that as well, but if you'll think about it, you probably did. Just the people of God being together. It's just not the same. And so we tried back in the spring season to do everything we could to make online or digital or virtual church exciting and full, just as if you were sitting in the pew. We added many other things like Facebook updates weekly, Facebook interviews, Mrs. Bane interviewing the assistant pastor's wives. We added a YouTube channel so you could put church up on your TV screen, make it a little larger, a little more per life, in person, like you're there. We have an Instagram account. We have a Twitter account. There have been so many digital formats that we have done our best to try to stay connected with you. Now, I feel like we've done our part. I'm going to ask you to now do your part. Number one, if you are not yet coming back to church in person, I'm asking you to commit to watch every single service, Sunday morning, Sunday night, and Wednesday night, there at home. Look, if you're staying home, you have the time. Let's just prioritize church and God. I'm asking you to do that. Number two, I'm asking you to comment at every service that you attend. I mean, make sure you know that we know you're there. Let there be some accountability to this. Use it as a way of encouraging others that maybe are commenting also. Maybe an amen about a part of the sermon, or maybe that special music really blessed my heart. Would you consider, please, being a little more connected to the virtual services? Number three, would you share? Meaning, would you share it on your page? Would you share it maybe to someone else who you know that sermon or service could be a great blessing to? Let's use the digital world in which we're having to survive right now to get the gospel out as much as possible. May I also then ask you that if you have not liked our Facebook page, to do so. Check in when you come to church. Also to make sure that you're getting the notifications when a church service is going to begin. For instance, if you don't have the YouTube channel, would you subscribe to that channel? My point is to allow you to make sure you're prioritizing church when we're having church. Now, we are going to start something brand new, and that is we are going to have a virtual lobby fellowship after the morning services. Very similar to what we did back in the spring when Mrs. Bane and I would kind of take some time to scroll through your comments after we had recorded a service and kind of connect with you. We're going to kind of do the same thing from right here. I'll be standing right here with Mrs. Bane beside the reception room. I'll have two assistant pastors here that will be assigned each Sunday, and they will be filming this, and there'll be folks coming in and out after leaving the service, and we will MC this a little bit with you that are still watching by way of Facebook or YouTube, and we'd like you to comment in. How are things with you? How did your week go? What are you struggling with? What's an encouraging blessing? Or maybe even something about the service. And the assistant pastors will be answering. I'll be here interacting with visitors and guests as well as on that lobby fellowship time as well. Just be ready to interact. We'll give you a reminder about it this coming Sunday at the end of the service. May I remind you, the church is a body. A body is interconnected. Every part is dependent on every other part. And if you have chosen to not yet come back, you are a special part of this body. You're still connected, but you have to make sure you stay connected. If you're not careful, you will slip away. And I don't want that for anybody here at Shenandoah Bible Baptist Church. Let's have a great, great Christmas season and looking forward to a great 2021.